Good evening, everyone. This is Bremster, and tonight I'm coming to you with a puzzle by Awesomesauce called Wireless Network. This was a puzzle that was submitted to me possibly over a month ago, to be honest. I think this was one of the first puzzles that was sent to me using my new submission guidelines. There will be a link to those below where anyone who has created a puzzle or would like to recommend a puzzle that they think would be appropriate for my channel can do so. But realistically, what I want to do is I want to call out that the Polarizing Sudoku Puzzle Pack that will be coming to an end in just a few days. So if you've been working through that pack and you've got any solution codes, row 3, that you would like to send in, please do. The prize for that when I draw it out will be a couple of books from Ashish Kumar's World of Sudoku series. So they are amazing Sudoku books. So if you want to be in the running for those prizes, please jump in. I've got 2 books that I'll be giving away. Not sure which ones yet. Um, so yeah, let's get on to the puzzle. Sorry, I'm still struggling with my health. So what do we have in this puzzle? We have normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. I am going to pause while I have a coughing fit. Okay, sorry about that. The other rules in effect is we have killer cages. That's these cages in the grid. Digits in cages that you place in cages will sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage. Also, a standard rule of killer cages is that digits cannot repeat within cages, but as all of these cages are straight lines, that cannot happen here. The last rule in effect in this grid is Renban lines, and that's these purple lines. And on these purple lines, we must place a set of consecutive non-repeating digits in any order. So let's use this line as an example. If we were to find out that this line is to have, say, this was to be a 6, then these digits here would be form a consecutive set of digits around 6. So if this could go 3 and then 4 and 5, and that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, which is a set of consecutive digits, or this could be 8, and this could be 5 and 7, and that would be 5, 6, 7, 8, which is also a set of consecutive digits. But as long as you were to take the digits off the line and sort them, they would be a run of consecutive digits, then everything is fine. I'm going to restart the timer and let's give this a shot. So what we do know is a 4 cage can only be made up of 1 and 3 from Sudoku digits. Now, as soon as you put 1 on a Renban line, then the digits on the line must be 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are 2 and 4. Does that restrict this 9 cage? Well, it could be it can't be 1, 8 because they're on a Renban line together. So it can't be 1, 8. It can't be 2, 7. Could be 3, 6. It can't be 4, 5. This has to be 3, 6. It can't be 4, 5 because 4 is not available. This is 3, 6, which means 3. These are 4 and 5 to make the line 3, 4, 5, 6. So that line becomes forced. The 3, 6 here makes this the 1 and this the 3. I wonder if that's going to put pressure on this 12 cage. Although this 12 cage, only one of the digits is in the is on the line. So this could be 9, 3, 8. Well, this is actually forced anyway, because 9, 3 is possible, 8, 4 is not, 7, 5 is not, and 6, 6 never works. So this 4, 5 forces this. This 9, 3 means this is the 6 and this is the 3. Now we know there's a 5 on this line because it's 5 long. And if I was to start at 1, it would go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I was to start at 9 and count down, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So there will be a 5 on this. But I'm not sure that's where to look. Oh, this 17 cage. 17 must be 8, 9. So 8, 9, this becomes 7, 6. 9 is in here somewhere. Do I have to put 9? If 9 is on this, then the other side is 8, and these become 7, 6. But I'm not sure that's a problem. It would make that a 3. Not sure where I'm looking here. 3 is in here. I can put 3 on that, I imagine. So these are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but any two of them together is okay. 3 is down here. Now, if I put 3 on this, 4 would have to go here, but if I put 3 here, that could be anything. That's interesting. I must put either a 3 or a 6 on that line. Because one thing, and this is something that came out in a puzzle that we discovered when we were playing around with Skunkworks, is a 4-cell Renban line must contain a 3 or a 6 on it. And I cannot put a 3 or a 6 here. So there must be a 3 or a 6 or both on here. And if you think about that, it's because if you grab any 4 digits between 1 and 9, there's no 4 gap between 1, 3, and 6. So if you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, if you start above 3, you end up with 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you start above 6, you've only got 7, 8, 9, which is not 4 long. So you must have a 3 or a 6 in here somewhere. Now this has got a 3 on it, possibly, which means I don't need a 6. But there is a 3 or a 6 here, which means this, I'm not sure. But there is a 3 or a 6 in this 18 cage. Let's grab my Sudoku calculator, which I've linked to many times before. An 18 in 3. So there's a lot of options there. But it must have 3 or 6 in it. So I can remove any option that doesn't include 3 or 6. So that only leaves me with 4 options. So it's 3, 6, 9, 3, 7, 8, 4, 6, 8, or 5, 6, 7. I'm not sure. What about 19 in 3? That might be more. There's less options there, but I've also don't have anything forced onto the 19 in 3. Like I've got to have 2 together, but that's always going to be possible, I think. I'm not sure. So do I want to look at this maybe? Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Now, if 5 is here, 5 is here. If 5 is here, 5 is here. But I could have 5 in those positions, I think. This can't be 9. And that's what I should have seen earlier. If this is 9, I've got to put an 8 on this line, and I can't do it. That's a 3. That's a 9. Now, if this is a 3, I do have to put 9 down here now. But if this is a 3, I've still got a lot of options there. Means I've got to put a 3 down here. But again, that's not particularly restricted. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. Three, 4, 5, 6. So 7 and 8 have to go in here, which means 7 has to go down here because 7 has to go up here. I can't put it on this line. And 7 is up here. So 7 is down here and 9 is... But 8 it doesn't actually force anything, I don't think. So what are these? Oh no, I can still put 8 or 9 on this, I think. Like if I put 8 on this, I'd need to put a 7 in here. This would be 7, 6. And if this is 7, 6, this would be 5, 4, 5. That'd all work. What's the trick I am missing? Need to put a 2, a 4. I need to put a 2, a 4, and a 5 down here, and they have to go together. If I put 8, 9 down here, if I put 8 or 9 on here, what am I going to put with it? Because I could go 8, 7, I'd have to put 5 with it. And if I put 2 down here, it has to go with 4. If I put 2, 4 down here, 3 goes on here, and that's okay. But I can't put 8 and 9 on this. Okay, no, I can't. So I can't put 9 on this is what I'm saying. 9 can't go on here. So 9 is limited to 3 spots. But 8, 7, 6, 5 could work. This could be 8, 5. This would be 2, 4. No, that can't be 2 or 4. So I can't put 8 or 9 on this. So this is from 2, 4, 5. And that must be the case, because if I put 8 on this, I can't put 9 on it. Hang on, how did I just prove that? If I put 8 on this, I couldn't put 9 on it. 9 would be here. It'd be 8, 7, 6, 5, and then these would have to be 2, 4, and 2, 4 can't be put in that cell. So this is from 5, 8, and 9 only. So 2, 4, 5. So this is either 2, 3, 4, 5 or 3, 4, 5, 6. And if this is 2, 3, 4, 5, hang on. If this is 2, 3, 4, 5, the maximum digits I could put on here would be 4, 5, and that would have to be a 9. Does that work? This would be 2, 3. Yeah, I think it does. But hang on, this can't be 2, 3, 4, 5 because I'd have to put the 3 in here. So the maximum I could put in here is 3, 8. This would need to be a 10. That doesn't work. This can't be 2, 3, 4, 5. This has to be 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 3, 6 pair. There's no 2 in here. There's no 5 here. And this is a 2. That's hard to see. It's cool, though. So, Hang on, and now I can't put a 3, 6 here, so I have to put a 3 or a 6 on this. But I don't know which. Ah, this is not forgiving, is it? So what are these digits? 1, 7, 8, 9. But this is a 9, which means these are 8, 7, 6, 5. So that's not a 3. This is a 3. I don't know there's a 3 on this. But there's no 6 there. Oh, this is interesting. 4 can't be on this anymore. So 4 is in one of those two. There's no 9 here. So 9 is over here. There's no 3 on this. Oh no, I could put 3 there. If I put 3 there, these sum to 16. So they would be 7 and 9. So this would be 9. This would be 7. Hang on. This would be 3. And this would be 7. 3, 4, 5. That doesn't work. So I can't put a 3 on this at all. There has to be a 6 in here. So if there's a 6, the other digits have to sum to 13 in this cage. I'm not sure. But there must be a 6 in here, and there's no 3. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 6, 7, 8, 9. And I think I could put if I put a 9 there, this is 6, this is 4. It might work. I've still got to put 1, 2, and 3 along here, which means I've got to put one of 1, 2, and 3 at least on there. And whichever way I do 1, 2, and 3, I have to put a 4 somewhere on here, and I can't put it there. So there's a 4 in one of those two. Which means I can't put a 4 on this either. Except unless I put it there. Hang on, this can't be 4 or 5. So or 6. So this can't be 3, 4, 5, 6. There has to be a 2 on this line. It could go 1, 2, 3, 4 or 2, 3, 4, 5, but that's it. And if it's 2, 3, 4, 5, that's the 2. This has to be a 1 or a 2 because it can't go up. This is a 1 or a 2. And these can't go 1, 2, 3. These can't go higher than 5. So they're 1, 2, 4, 5. 3, 6, and 7 have to go in those cells. I can't put 6 or 7 there, and I can't put 6 there. So 6 is in one of those two? Ah. What am what am I missing? So this 19 now, because I've got everything else. Now 289 would need 89 there, and I don't think I can do it. Because this would need to be 2. But I need to put 6 or 7 down there, and it'd be 2, 3, 4. I can't get the 6 or 7 down here that I would need. So that's not going to work. So 289 is not a valid option. 379. Hang on, didn't I determine I can't put 3 here? Because it'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, and that doesn't work. 379 does not work. 469. 469. So couldn't put 9 there. If I put 9 there, it'd be 6, 7, 8, 9. Hang on, 469. If I put 9 there, this would be 6, 7, 8, 9, and this would be 4. If I put 9 here, then these would be 4, 6. I'd have 5, 4, and 7. Okay, that would work. 4, 7, 8. Don't see why not. 5, 6, 8. 6 goes down. Oh, hang on. No, 6 must be on this line. I've already determined this. So 4, 7, 8 is not possible. So it's 5, 6, 8 or 4, 6, 9. 5, 6, 8 or 4, 6, 9. Hang on. 6 can't go. 6 is down here. This is not the 6. 6 has to be there. So this is 4, 9. So this is either 4, 9 or 5, 8. And 5, 8 could be in either order, I think. Now, if this is 4, this is 8, this is 7, 4. And it can't be because 4 has to be up here. So this can't be 8. So 6. This can't be 5 now. This is 8 or 9, which means I have to put a 7 on this line. So there's no 7 there. And I have to put a 6 on this line. So there's a 6 in one of those two. Which means that's a 6. Which means there's no 6 there. This is 5, 7, 8, which means that's 4, that's 5. It's not 4. So this is 8765 or 9876. So 8 needs to go on this line. So 8 is in one of those two. So if this is 9, 4, this is 876. If this is 8, 5, then this is either 976 or 967 or 876. No, it can't be because then I'd need to put the 5 there. So there has to be a 9 here. This is 6, this is 7. There's no 6 here, and this is an 8, 9 pair. That is crazy. That 7 means there's no 7 there. 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is crazy. 4 is absolutely there because 4 of the given, I missed the given 4 for how long? So this now has to be a 9. This is an 8. There's no 9 there. There's no 8 there. Now, these are 1, 2, 3, and 5. There's no 3 there. There needs to be a 5 on this, which means this is 4 and this is 5. Now, this is either 3, 5 or 5, 7. And it can't be 3, 5. This is 5, 7 because there's a 3 over here. So this is 5, 7, and we know the order. That's the 5 and that's the 7 because of the 7 down here. That 5 makes that 8, which takes 8 out of both of those. There is now a 9 definitely in one of those two. Did that do anything down here? There's no 7 there. There's no 5 there. So 5 is absolutely up here now. One, two, three, 4, 5. I've got to put an 8 in one of those two, which means that can't be an 8 because 8 has to go in here. So that's not an 8. In fact, these are... Actually, that's 4 is looking back, making that a 4. So these are 1, 2, and 8. That's not an 8. So this is a 1 or a 2. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5. But I can't put 5 up here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 1, 2, 3, and must have a 3 on it. This is 5, 7, 8, which makes that 9, which makes that 8, which makes that 9, which takes 9 out of both of those. 9 is in one of those two now. This is 1, 2, 3, and it's not 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got the makeup of most of the lines now, so it's just tricky Sudoku. I really am sorry, everyone. I'm aware that I'm probably still brain foggy and not solving as well as I should. The only thing I figure I can do about that is to keep pushing on and trying to solve as much as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 7, 8. Oh, that's not helpful, is it? So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But they can't be 3. They can't be 4. These have to be a run. If this is 3, that's not true. If I put a 1 on this, it has to be 1, 2, 3. So it'd have to be 1, 2, 3. What am I missing? Oh, that's 5, 7, 8. That's a 6. Which wasn't that helpful. Does mean 6 is down here. I've got to put 6, 7, and 8 in here. 8 is up here. Can I put 7 on this? No, I can't because I couldn't put 6 with it. So 7 can't go there. So 7 is in one of those three. So that's a 6, 7, 8 triple. And that's not 6, and that's not 8. So this is a 6, 7, 8 triple. So that's a 6, 7, 8 triple. So this is from 1, 2, 4, 5. But whichever way I do this, I have to have a 3 on this line. So that's the 3. That's kind of cool. This is now a 3. That's very cool. This is not a 3. That's the 6, that's the 3. That's a 5, 7, 8 triple. So there's no 5 in here. This is 1 or 2 because it's a 1, 2, 4 triple. That 1, 2 takes 1, 2 out of there. That's a 5, 7, 8 triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is a 9. Wow. Okay. That is now a 6, and this is 5, 7, or 8. Four has to be down here for the column, so that's not 4. This is the only place for 5 in the box. So that's a 5, which means this is 2, 3, 4, 5. The only place I can put 4 on the line is there. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a 1. This now has to be a 2 to make this Renban line work. This is not 1 or 2. This is not 2. This is not 2. There is a 1 in here, which takes 1 out of all of those. That 2 makes that 4 and that 2. The 4 takes 4 out of there, which puts a 4 into there. This is a 5 now. This is very strange. Something is amiss here. Because I've got 4 digits in 3 cells. Oh, that's not a 5. So there's a 5 in one of those two. And in one of those two. Eight is in one of those. There's no 2 in those because of that 2 there. So this is 1, 7, 8. 2 is in one of those two now. I've got to put a 4 right there. So that's a 2. That's a 1. That's an 8. That's not an 8. That's 1 or 7. So this is 1 or 7. That 1 makes that 2, which makes that 1, which makes that 5, which makes that 1. I probably had that 1. Yeah, that 1, 2 pair was looking over there a while ago. The 2 and the 1 look up making that 3, so that is not 3. That's a 1, 2. These are 1, 2, and 3. That's not 3, so this is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 9 are what's going in here. That's not 9. That's not 5. This is 8 or 9. So this is 7, 8, or 9. It's not 7. This is an 8, 9 pair. This is a 7. This is a 5. This is a 9. This is a 5. This is an 8, 9 pair. The 7 takes the 7 out of there. This is a 1. This is a 7. There's no 1 here. The 8, 9 pair makes that. Wait, I've got that wrong. What did I just do? Oh, I've got that wrong. Where did I go wrong in row 5? 1, 7, 8, 9, but I've already got a 7 there. Where do I go wrong? I don't have a 2 in this row. I don't have a 2 in this column. That 5 makes that 9. I think when I filled out this column, I think that's what I did. I got that wrong. So 5, 7 makes that 9. This is now 2 and 8, which makes that 8 and that 2. Hopefully that is better. This 5, 7, this is 1, 2. There's no 9 here. This is 1, 7, 8. That 8 is looking up, making that 7, which is making that 1 and that 7. The 1 means that's now a 7, 8. There's no 9 there. So this is the 9. This is the 1. This 1 makes this 2 and this 1 by the Renban, which makes this 2 and this 1. The 7 looks back, making that 5 and that 7, which makes this 5. This is now 8, which means this is 7 and this is 5. This is 8, which makes this 7 and this 8. The 7 looks down, taking 7 out of those. So 6, 8, and 7. And then over here I put 6 and 7. And that is Wireless Network by Awesomesauce. I definitely struggled a bit more with this one than I think I should have. I'm really looking forward to getting over this. All I could say, people, is mask up everywhere. The only places that really we didn't mask was restaurants, and we figure we must have got it there. And you've got to eat somewhere, but wow, yeah, that, yeah, COVID is terrible. I'm glad we didn't get it earlier, and I hope we don't get it again. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed that puzzle, and I'm sorry, Awesomesauce, it took so long for me to get around to it. I'm going to still struggle with some puzzles. I'm going to try very hard to not leave gaps. That may mean that I do some easy puzzles from packs and stuff if I'm not feeling well. I will just see what I can do. I will do the best I can for you all. Please be forgiving. I'm trying hard. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Please, one thing I did want to say is some people have noticed that I've started to publish some puzzles for my patrons. Do not worry if you're not a patron and you're thinking that I'm trying to extort money from you. All of the puzzles I'm posting to my patrons as patrons only are pre-releases. I'm basically for testing and stuff. I think my plan at the moment is when I've got like a dozen or so puzzles, I'll release packs of 10 puzzles that I've done that way, free for everyone. And I will let my patrons see the puzzles a little bit earlier, but they will all be released for free at some point. So don't worry, they will come. I'm not going to have puzzles or anything that are exclusive only to my patrons forever. That is not my plan. But I've hit a few patrons now, and I did want to do something to reward them. And seeing the puzzles that I play with, not all of them are great, but seeing the puzzles that I play with and the things that I do to explore to learn more about setting, I thought they might be interested in that, and I'll throw them together into a pack in a month or so. Or for a couple of months. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Remember to put through your solutions to Polarizing Sudoku, and feel free to send through submissions if you've got any puzzles that you would like me to take a look at, whether you set them or not. I do have a lot of setters who've given me permission to do their puzzles, so I may be able to do it. Thank you, everyone. Good luck with your solving.